Welcome back. This week we talk about the assassination of Charlie Kirk, the media whirlwind and the social media response to it, the passing of one of the songwriters to Jesus Take the Wheel, Samsung smart refrigerators showing advertisements, Live Nation CEO saying that concerts are still underpriced, Fox News host says homeless people should be involuntarily lethal injected and then apologize it. And in this week's Am I the Asshole? Is it wrong to turn a friend in for stealing your things? We'd like to thank Mark Stadler, Kylie Gangwish, Colby Jordan, Chantel Stadler, Kevin Garahan, Andres Valles the God, Colton Zamersla, and Pantera Girl. And away we go.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm on it.
Hey, Freak Show! You're going nowhere!
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Welcome back, kids and coaches, to another episode of West of Nowhere. I am Levi.
And I'm Shane.
And we are back to our regularly scheduled program. Yeah, man, it's been a lot. Settle down. There's been a lot going on, and just the it's been a few short couple 2-week periods. I don't know how long it's even been.
I think it's been 3 weeks since the last time I put a video up.
Yeah, so you know, we're doing our best. All right, I currently have a cold, so if you hear my voice sounding weird, that's why. I'm also rocking a cough drop in my mouth, so if you hear that clinking on my teeth, mind your business. All right, but we're back.
Yeah.
And the good news is that everything's been super normal since our last video.
Dude.
Definitely nothing strange has happened at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the listeners, the reason I'm not going to tell everything. I'm just going to say that the 3-week break was your boy had an issue and had to go on sabbatical for a little bit. And
then he was on vacation. He was doing a retreat down in Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia.
I was having a hard time, so I had to go away for a little bit.
Yep. But we're happy you're back, and I'm happy I'm back.
I'm happy you're back too.
And I'm happy that I have a back. I don't know where I'm going with that, but right. Yeah, man. So I'm not even going to look for YouTube comments because that seems kind of redundant at this point. Or not redundant, but it's a different timeline that we were on back then. So we're just going to move forward. What?
Everybody's died, like Robert Redford,
R.I.P. Man, that guy was a great actor. He was like, you know, the old school actor type. Like,
yeah,
we're running out of those kind of guys, so that's kind of sad. But you know,
did you see the video of old Charlie Kirk?
Wait, what happened? No, I love that guy. Yeah, I did. Well, I'm glad you brought it up because
I mean, you can't not talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like you should probably just not talk about it, but because they're just going after everybody for talking about it incorrectly. I mean, so just don't say anything mean, you know? Just make sure everybody knows that you think he was the smartest and most wholesome person on the planet. But somebody didn't agree with that and decided to shoot him.
That was crazy.
Crazy. We got some opinions or what?
I mean, like, I don't know. I think it's crazy that people are getting like canceled over their over their opinions of him. Which
I'm glad you brought that up.
Like, I think it's like.
Well, we need to work backwards on this. All right, because if you're listening and this is your only news outlet, first of all, I'm sorry. Second of all. You imagine not knowing anything that's going on, and then we finally drop an episode. They're like, "Oh fuck, that's so much stuff."
Yeah,
So Charlie Kirk, if you're listening to the show, you might not even know who this guy is outside of like memes and stuff, but essentially he was the founder and CEO of Turning Point USA, which is a conservative media donation, like networking kind of company that does a lot of fundraising for
outreach.
political, well, kind of, but it's a lot of like bringing people to these events, arguing with confused college students on campuses, putting those videos online for clicks, and then accepting donations, and then divvying those up to various political funds. So that's kind of all that was going on with that company. Charlie Kirk loved to argue with unsuspecting college students, and I gotta tell you, I do too. It's pretty fun. They don't know what's coming. You can kind of catch them off guard, and he's surprised. Ah, what do you think? And they're like, ah. Yeah. So somebody did not like him at all, I guess, because he was shot at a event in Utah.
Yeah.
At a college, not BYU or Utah State colleges, like a random one, but it seemed like a really nice campus. all shitty things aside, the videos of like them like looking for the guy on the security camera, I was like, yeah, this campus is pretty nice actually. But yeah, and the guy got one shot and got him right in the jugular, which is, I mean, that'll do it. It didn't take very long for him to stop bleeding, which means his heart stopped pretty quickly. But then,
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, then the race to figure out which side this assassin is on commenced.
Yeah.
Which I think is probably my favorite part about the whole thing, because everybody's, whoa, we gotta figure out if he's on your side or my side, and it's like, why is that our first reaction? What happened to just plain old crazy people that shot people for no reason, you know? I mean, he's a kind of a political commentator guy, so
Yeah. Rage baiter. Yeah.
There's probably some political reasons behind it, but I mean, ultimately, and we've talked about it before, you know, if you're going to go out of your way and do something pretty crazy, like blow a church up or shoot up a bunch of people or, you know, snipe somebody from long distance, I think we can go ahead and say that they don't act on behalf of every person of a political party. But what do I know? That didn't stop anybody, though.
I think it's amazing how we can make anything into a left versus right argument.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like regardless of what he said, he didn't deserve to be shot. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So it's crazy that we're like that. Everyone's just like, oh, it's a left and right wing issue. The dude got assassinated. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand why why it needs to be like you said. Well, it was definitely a leftist or whatever. Like, and I think the guy is like was like a conservative Catholic, right? So,
well, no, he is Mormon, which is I think a little more extreme than Catholics, but our what is it? What do they call it when you're on a news show and they have somebody specifically for something?
An expert?
Yeah, our in-house Mormon expert, T-Ferg will comment on this, I'm sure. But
I always forget that T-Ferg is a Mormon.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah. Immediately after the assassination, people are like, this is obviously the left-wing nut jobs that love to attack people. They are the most violent group in all of history. Like, just look it up. You know, that was the kind of that was the kind of thing that we were rolling with. And then also there was like this slight subgroup going on of people like, I gotta tell you, I don't really care that he got shot or not. you know,
Yeah.
and the recoil from that was crazy because people are like, you got a fucking car. What do you think? Oh, he had children. You think he needs to get just shot because of that? And they're like, I just don't care, dude. Like, and so then the rift starts big,
Yeah.
right? Meanwhile, you have the FBI and a bunch of news agencies going, yeah, well, we fucking got him right away. And then they didn't. But that's fine. And then they're like, yeah, all the ammunition had pro-trans stuff written on it. I was like, okay, well, first of all, what kind of pro-trans things would you even be able to put on a bullet? Like, I don't know. I can't even think of a slogan that you could fit on one, but they seem pretty adamant about it. Well, then we finally get the bullet casings out. Well, and I guess I haven't still even had to seen any pictures of them yet, but one said, like, notices bulge, ooh woo. And then Ciao Bella was another one. Hey, fascist, catch. And I can't remember. There's one more that I'm forgetting, but...
Wow.
Yeah. And then they found a rifle in the woods. And then they released some CCTV footage. You're like, hey, have you seen this man? And nobody really had. And then this fucking guy's dad turns him in. And then they, you know, oh, we got the guy now. Okay, well. All right, so now we got him, and we got the rifle. It was a 30-06, which is, you know, pretty standard hunting gun. You know, drop a deer at a couple hundred yards pretty easily. And I guess the digital analysis of like the actual shooting starts to take place. People start going, oh, well, you could see this and this and this, but it's all like super grainy, so you can't fucking see anything. So, but the official report is that the bullet came in and hit him in the collarbone, bounced off his collarbone and out of his neck.
Dang.
Now, there's some people, one man in particular, a friend of Charlie Kirk, who said that the doctor said it was miraculous because the high-powered round didn't even exit the guy's neck.
How is that possible?
Golly gee, I'm glad you asked that. I don't think it is. And I gotta tell you, it's fucking weird. The more and more information that they put out about this,
yeah,
the less confident I am that it happened anyway that they're throwing down. Like, well, they said that they got the guy, and they didn't. They said it was pro-trans information on the bullets, and it doesn't seem to be. I don't really know what the fuck's going on with them, but doesn't seem to be any trans words that I've ever heard. Said that he's like a communist Antifa guy. Doesn't seem like he is. He might be like secretly, but none of the information that they put out really points to that. So it's like, okay, well, what's going on? Oh, well, college fucking radicalized him, turned him into a Democrat.
Of course.
Well, he spent one semester at college and then went into trade school to be an electrician for 3 years. So it's like, isn't that the thing that you guys are always telling people that they need to do is go to trade school? We need trades. If trade school radicalized them, I don't know what to do, but...
The 1 month that he was there was enough, okay? You don't understand the type of brainwashing they do there.
Yeah. But those hardcore lefty Utah colleges. Yeah, so this 30-06 round at 200 yards hits him in the collarbone and then clips his fucking jugular and then stays in his neck. The bullet was recovered just below the skin. Fucking how, dude? Because, and this is crazy because my dad talked called me about. He's like, "What do you think about this Charlie Kirk thing?" And I was like, "Oh boy." And he was like, "I'm just not buying it. 30-06. That's gonna cause a lot more of a mess than what it did." And I was like, "This is not where I thought that conversation was gonna go." But okay, I'm listening. And so that's, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Meanwhile, you have people reacting to it and causing a ruckus of, oh, well, they said defamatory things about Charlie Kirk online, so we're going to call their jobs. Mm-hmm. We're going to call their place of employment and make sure they don't have a job anymore because they said something about a guy who was very staunchly pro-free speech. And that these people also claimed all he did was talk to people. And all they did is comment on it. But we gotta kick them out. We gotta make sure that they can't feed their families because they said not nice words. Which is crazy to me, but and it started off small. It was like this random random people that worked on different things, and like that people were posting, oh, this person got fired from their, I don't know, teaching job or whatever. And then they came for Jimmy Kimmel. Okay. And that was a step too far, I guess. But so Jimmy Kimmel has been indefinitely suspended, is the term that they used, which is weird because he didn't really say anything about Charlie Kirk. His whole monologue that they really didn't like, and I'll point to some bullet points about it, basically was talking about how when they asked Donald Trump about Charlie Kirk and how he was holding up, he's like, very good. Also, have you checked out this fucking ballroom that we're building over here? Oh, yeah. And so Jimmy Kimmel was like, that's not how you mourn. That's not how you mourn as an adult. That's how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish. It fucking pivots to construction stuff and plays with his Legos. I
was really confused, like why everyone got so mad at Jimmy Kimmel, because it is like it is real weird, like real weird if it's supposed to be this huge tragedy. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, is they fucking softballed this like hate mongering about this whole thing. Like, hey, look, this person says something mean about Charlie Kirk. This person says something blah blah blah. So you start building this as a social media kind of theme of like, these pieces of shit are being mean about Charlie Kirk. They're saying mean stuff, or they're just like quoting him out of context or in context, but we don't like that either, so don't fucking talk about it. And then Jimmy Kimmel comes out and he says, basically, hey, everybody's trying to point fingers about who this guy belongs to politically. Donald Trump is worried about his fucking ballroom, and meanwhile, everybody just wants to know what's going on with the fucking Epstein list. And I think that is why he actually got pulled off the air, because the FCC actually went in and said, hey, Disney, who owns ABC, you gotta fucking get your shit together. Well, conveniently, the people who own all of this stuff, like, they're all buddies and shit. It's kind of crazy. But like, they're all like, hey, you gotta fucking fire this guy because he said something bad about this guy. But really, he didn't. He actually just brought up this other thing that everybody wants to know about, except for one particular group of people right now. And it's very crazy. And meanwhile, everybody just wants to know what's going on with the Epstein list, dog. And and I think that's why Jimmy Kimmel is not on the TV right now. So, pretty normal week and a half, and since it happened, No.
Did you hear about that newscaster that said he was on TV and he said they were talking about a pedophile that had been caught and he was like, we should just kill them all?
No. I did not.
Yeah, I forget how I heard about it, but I was like, I think I was just watching TV and it came on and they were like talking about people getting canceled, and this guy came on and they were talking about this pedophile or whatever, how he'd been caught, and then he literally was just like, they should all just be killed.
Yeah.
And then like a couple days later, he came on and he was like, I misspoke. No one deserves to die.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. Maybe you might be misremembering something, because Fox News, Fox and Friends alum Brian Kilmeade had stated that all the homeless people, the mentally ill homeless people, that have been causing a ruckus in the world should be he like said it was like basically like the you gotta euthanize them, like you just gotta take them out. Which is involuntary lethal injection or something. Just kill them. He says.
Dude, don't trust me for news.
Yeah. So that's pretty crazy. He said that like 3 days after people were like, listen, political violence is not the answer, Democrats. And then fucking one of the hosts of Fox and Friends on Fox News says that we gotta kill homeless people. And then 2 days later, a couple homeless encampments in Minneapolis got shot up. So yeah, pretty great. Not really. It was not great. That was sarcasm, but 13 people hurt in 2 mass shootings in Minneapolis homeless encampments on the same day. And I gotta tell you, it feels somewhat connected. Weird that after somebody goes on national news and says that we gotta just kill the homeless people, that somebody would take that idea and run with it. But yeah, so anyway, it's a miracle that Charlie Kirk's bullet didn't leave his body, and he was a saint among people, and we're lucky to have witnessed him walking around on our earth at the same time. Meanwhile, Jesus ignores somebody who wrote a song about him. So you've heard the song Jesus Take the Wheel, correct?
Oh yeah, dude, definitely.
Yeah, one of the songwriters behind that, Brett James, was killed in a plane crash this week, and
what a fucking
feels crazy ironic, right?
Dude.
It's so sad, but also like, come on. I like, if it would have been a car crash, it would have been fucking just. Because technically planes don't have wheels, but you know what I mean. Obviously very sad. You're not supposed to make light of anything tragic anymore, but
Jesus Christ.
the just utter irony of that is like, when is that ever going to happen again? You know what I mean? Like you can't write it. But apparently this guy was actually super, like, he was like one of those songwriters who just fucking work with everybody. Listen to this cast of cats of people he's worked with. We got Keith Urban, fucking Kenny Chesney, almost switched the fucking letters around. Oh, Kenny Chesney, Taylor Swift, Bon Jovi, obviously Carrie Underwood. He also won a Grammy, his only Grammy, for Jesus Take the Wheel. But yeah. Anyway, he's also a member of the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame. So that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, so RIP to Brett James, unfortunately with the most ironic death of the week. Is that a segment we're gonna do? I don't know, but we're workshopping it. Let's see, what else? What else have we got? Oh, dude. All right. So, have you interacted with a smart fridge yet?
Not like I didn't like have a conversation with one, but I've been around them. Yeah,
You did. It's fine. No.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy concept, but they're really expensive. Obviously, they're, upwards of $2,000 for the most part. Like, just crazy money. And it makes me think of that one Brian Regan joke where he's like, "You want to see a fridge? Check this fridge out. Look at this. Keeps your food cold. $800. All right, what about this one? Keeps your food cold. $900." But smart fridges, they tell you when you're running low on things. It'll send you a message or maybe even put an order in, whatever. Well, Samsung says that it's $1,800 plus smart fridges will start showing you ads.
Of course.
Dude. Yeah, I just, I like Philip K. Dick novels, but I didn't want to live in one, it's just fucking dumb. So stupid.
In that new season of the Black Mirror, the newest season of Black Mirror that just came out, like a couple months back.
Yeah.
There's an episode on there where, if you have a brain, if something happens, they can essentially port your brain in to the body or whatever. Like if you have some kind of brain damage, they can fix you essentially. And this guy, his wife, something happens to his wife, and then his wife has to have that happen. And then at first, at first she's fine, and then she just starts fucking randomly.
She's saying ads,
spitting out ads and shit. Yeah,
because they didn't subscribe to the top tier,
dude.
Yeah, dude, that episode is fucking bleak, to say the least.
Yes.
Fantastic though, Rashida Jones. Ugh. Love her
She's
so
such a good
much.
actress,
I would also smash my face in on the internet to keep her alive. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dumb dummies or whatever the fuck.
It's so crazy. But if she was my wife, I would do it. Yeah. That I'm so glad that new season kind of was like a return to form. Because I think that show is so much better when that guy, the guy who writes it all, has something to fucking say.
Yeah.
And every year, technology gets fucking weirder and weirder. And I think it has set that show up for success forever. It's just going to keep going. Because, the first couple of seasons, it was all right, yeah, I can kind of see something like that happening. And then, that shit. And this was I'm pretty sure that's probably happened. Obviously, you can't, keep somebody alive. But, I don't know. Neuralink, you might be able to fucking throw some ads in there. I don't know.
Dude, I didn't realize it because I've paid for YouTube for years.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize that people just watch YouTube with fucking just ads every 15 seconds. Dude, it's insane.
Yeah. It is, yeah. I've also had YouTube Premium for... Well, I have YouTube Music, which translates into the same thing. You don't get ads, which is nice. It's twofold great, but yeah, watching fucking YouTube at my brother's house. How do you guys live like this?
Dude, it is worth the $15 a month to never to not have to watch that many ads. Yeah. It's insane.
Well, and then some, I don't know, some channels are so crazy with how they fucking decide how many ads per video. It's no, dude, I'm not doing this. I don't care that much about whatever the video was. Yeah.
Yeah, because even Facebook does it now. I will turn a video. I won't finish a video if they cut me off to make me watch an ad. I'm leaving. Yeah. I'm not watching any more of the video.
I feel the same way because I get caught in the Snapchat ones because it's God, their clickbait's so good because I'm I kind of do want to know about that. And then I click on it, and then it plays one, and then it's an ad. I'm never mind, don't fucking care. Yeah, So
yeah, like let's
go ahead.
see. No, yeah, just like when you scroll through these stories, they're like, like the new thing about The Rock being super skinny for some role.
Yeah.
They're like over dramatized. Like The Rock finally comes clean. Like,
Yeah, and they fucking like
know.
make his arms look like this thin and shit.
And then they don't even mention anything about
Yeah.
it. They just say The Rock in like the first 10 seconds, and then you're just watching this video for no reason.
What I like is like when they are doing like celebrities who come from terrible backgrounds or something, and then they show like one specific person, you're like, oh, that's kind of interesting, I didn't know that about them, and then they're never in the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And you're like, why do I fall for this every fucking time? So anyway, I think I'm gonna go live in the fucking woods in Montana and
I think you'll be happy.
Start mailing packages to people.
Yeah.
That's a Unabomber joke, for those of you who don't know. Yeah, speaking of overpriced things that people are angry about but still have to pay for, Live Nation CEO Michael Rapino
No.
came out and said that despite the crazy demand of concerts, concert tickets are still underpriced. So
That is insane to me, bro.
So I'm just saying, like, we got Luigi Mangione in court right now. I'm gonna let everybody else connect the dots. Michael Rapino is the CEO of Live Nation. So United Healthcare CEO assassin Luigi Mangione.
Yeah.
If there's a Mario out there, yeah, no, it's so fucking bizarre to me that we went from, like, I don't know, you hear there's a great video of Kurt Cobain and the guys from Nirvana talking about Madonna's concerts costing $50 in the early 90s.
Yeah.
And they're like blown away. They're like, this is, the hell is she charging $50 for? Like, what happens at these concerts? Why are they so expensive? I mean, I wouldn't pay $50 for Madonna now, that's for sure. But like, I would easily go watch Madonna in the early 90s for $50. You can't even get in the fucking building for $50 at like a Taylor Swift or a Chapel Roan or
I was gonna go.
Sabrina
I was gonna
Carpenter.
go to a Morgan Wallen, Ernest, and Hardy. It was like a bunch of big country artists, and they were gonna be playing out here at the Gorge or whatever, and it was gonna be like $500 for one ticket, and I was like, I don't want to see them that bad.
Yeah. I don't understand what we're doing. Like, how did we fuck up so bad where just watching somebody sing songs that I already have, well, not, that's the other thing, don't even fucking have the music, really. Like, you're just kind of renting it temporarily, unless you're buying CDs or vinyl or whatever. But it's extremely fun to be a consumer in this day and age, you know. It blows my mind when I like talk to my dad about concerts he used to go to, like when he was younger. I think he saw in like the early, or not the early, like mid 80s, he saw Metallica open for Iron Maiden.
Dude.
He was in high school and he just went to that. What?
It was like 15. It was like what? It was like $25 a ticket, huh?
I fucking bet. Like, he told me the story about he went to see I don't know if it's the same one, but he went and saw Iron Maiden, and they were like basically up at the, like, they had this long stretch of stage that extended out into the crowd, and he was like that in the middle of the concert about to smoke a bowl, and Bruce Dickinson is like running down the strip and like fucking points at him and just goes, yeah. Like, as he's like, you'd have to pay like $3,000 for an experience like that now.
Oh yeah.
And it wouldn't even be that cool. Like that's such a, I feel like there's something amazing about how things like that used to happen, where it's like you hear the story, it's like, well, we just fucking Mom let us borrow the station wagon and we got 10 dudes in there and we drove for 9 hours and we barely got in on time, but it was the best night of my life. And it's like, that whole trip costs you $85. If you want to do something like that, it's going to be like an expensive day. And it's crazy.
It should be illegal. What they do at concerts and what they do on airplanes.
Yeah.
They price hike the fuck out of everything, and then like, well, if you want it, you can pay absurd prices.
Yeah.
Or you can just not. Like it should be illegal that they do that. It's fucking insane. Because they're selling fucking Coors Lights for $9 a can.
Dude.
Bro.
Yeah. Oh, you want a can of Coke? A fucking 8-ounce can at the airport? That's $10 actually.
Bro.
Yeah.
I got a double Woodford Reserve on the flight back from Georgia.
Yeah.
$22. What?
I don't get it. Yeah, and it's crazy. Like, obviously, I'm making the most amount of money that I've ever made up to this point in my life, but also like, it shouldn't be this expensive. It should not be this expensive. I shouldn't need to pay a fucking $50 convenience fee on Ticketmaster for them to digitally give me tickets instead of mailing them to me. Like, that's weird. Why? I don't understand why we have all these like little things. Or in another market, the Airbnb market, like, you have the cleaning fee that is attributed to your fucking rental or whatever, but then if you don't clean, they get all fucking mad, so it's like, well, hey man, I don't know what you expected. Like, I didn't throw a party here. Sorry, I didn't fucking do the laundry of the 2 towels I used.
Yeah, but also I'm paying a cleaning fee, so
I paid $80 for a cleaning fee for a one-night stay. Get off my dick, dude. It's so weird. Yeah, so we're having fun. I wonder how much concerts are in Europe.
They're probably just as expensive.
Yeah. Well, like, I know, obviously, like, Live Nation, Ticketmaster, they're, like, the people here, but I just feel like there's so many festivals in Europe, Like, there's a lot more grassroots things there. Where, like, we have festivals, but now our festivals have just gotten to the same point of, like, a very expensive once-a-year concert that you have to pay for. So it's like, yeah, I want to go to Coachella, and I could see all these people play for 2.5 minutes, and it cost me $18,000. I don't know how much it is, but I'm assuming.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. There's this girl that I used to hang out with. She's in our friend group, and it's a typical pretty blonde college-age lady. She's like, I got free tickets to Bonnaroo. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking sure you did, dude. Have fucking fun, okay? God damn it.
Yeah, dude. All right, well, let's roll into, I don't know what we call it, guess that movie, essentially.
Yeah.
I started doing that on Snapchat now.
Yeah.
And people actually respond and try to guess. There's like, it's you, my brother, and like 4 or 5 other people who like.
Yeah, what's my score on there?
It's, you're 2 for 2, I think.
That's right, baby.
Yeah. I really thought Hidalgo was going to get everybody, but.
Dude, it took me a second to think of the name, but I was like, I know exactly what movie that is. Yeah. I almost just said horse movie.
I'd have gave you partial credit for that one.
Fuck yeah.
You're all right. It is a horse movie.
That's right. There are horses. Fuck yeah.
All right, here we go. This movie is from 2024, so it's not old.
Oh shit. Okay.
But I had never even heard of this movie, and I watched it for the first time last night. Fucking great movie. But here we go. All right, first, Lena Olin. I've seen her in a bunch of stuff, but I really can't like pick like what movies exactly. But I've seen her face a bunch.
Okay.
Isabella Rossellini. Seen her face in a bunch of stuff. Kunal Nayar. Again, I've seen him in a bunch of stuff.
The fuck you have? These are all made up names. You fucking piece of shit.
When you look up the cast after you guess a couple times, you'll be like, oh, I definitely have seen these people before. Paul Dano.
Oh, okay, Paul Dano.
Yeah, Dano. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Adam Sandler.
Sandler and Paul Dano. What the fuck? What kind of movie is this? Is it animated?
No, it's a live action.
Oh, weird. Yeah, I have no idea. The last Paul Dano movie I watched was Dumb Money, the one about the GameStop stonk ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I have no fucking idea.
Spaceman.
Oh, yeah, I never watched it.
It's actually very good.
Yeah.
It's not funny at all.
Okay.
Which is...
Don't even fucking laugh at it.
Which is... No,
it's not funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I was super surprised because the movie starts with Adam Sandler in a spacesuit in the walking through water, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be cheesy as fuck. And my buddy's like, just hold on.
Fucking give it a minute, dude. Yeah. Yeah, Adam Sandler has a unique gift of being able to just fucking slam out super fast comedy movies, and then also like just deliver performances of the decade in the random dramas that he's in. It's so wild.
He was super good in Rain. Was it Rain on Me?
Rain Over Me. Yeah.
Rain Over Me. Okay.
Yeah, that movie is fucking tough, dude.
That movie's really good.
So,
Spanglish.
Yeah. Fucking Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah.
Although I'd argue that movie's still kind of like it's pretty funny.
It is kind of.
It's just very serious also. And then Uncut Gems, obviously, fucking home run. Yeah, he's very talented, and people don't give him a lot of credit because like he just makes a lot of garbage movies because they're easy for him to make, and and that's why Hollywood like pays him to do that because he can make them so fast and for so cheap that the turnaround is still worth it, even if the movie's not that great. But yeah, like the fucking. Was it Happy Gilmore 2? Like, I don't know when they started production, but it was fucking quick that they were... Because they were, like, referencing things that weren't that far away from, Anyway.
Yeah. No, that movie was done really well, too. I liked it. I like how it called back to the first movie, like, a lot.
Yeah. And it was, like, I feel like it did enough to, like, do its own thing, but also, like, pay tribute to the, the things, all the nostalgic feels that we all had about the first one, and I'll have to watch Spaceman. I, for whatever reason, haven't watched it, and I think because it's on Netflix, right?
It is.
Yeah, I think for whatever reason, when it came out, there's a lot of people that were like fucking weird about it, and then I was just like, all right, well, and I haven't come across it since, I guess. So, random movie that I just watched last night called Ready or Not. It's got Samara Weaving in it. She's the blonde lady from The Babysitter, and she's in a bunch of different stuff, but this one's like a horror, like action kind of, and comedy a little bit. There's a lot of comedic relief in it, but essentially she's marrying into this family who made their fortune from board games.
I have watched that.
Yeah. And that was fun. I liked it. It reminded me of Your Next a lot. It was not the same because Your Next has like a a weird spin on the everybody's coming to attack you genre, but I did enjoy it. Although, gotta tell you, don't really enjoy her like screams that she like. Her scream sounds weird, and I don't like it. And it made me uncomfortable. So, which maybe that's good. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that is a good movie. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I want to watch the new movie Weapons.
Yeah,
but
I've heard a lot of great things about it.
I don't want to watch it by myself.
Yeah, I do. Fucking turn all the lights out and get real creepy.
So I can watch movies that are like when it's a bad guy, like when you know there's like what the bad guy is, or whatever. But if it's like supernatural at all, I can't do it. I cannot buy my. I have to have somebody else in the house.
Yeah.
For the rest of the night.
That's fair. I want to see that him, the football.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a dream that I was watching it the other day.
That you were him? Oh.
No, I was just watching the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, if you made it this far, stop what you're doing, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave us comments and reviews, or you could become a Patreon subscriber like you hear at the beginning of every episode. Go over to Linktr.ee/wokpod. That's WOKPOD. All right. On this week's Am I the Asshole?
All right.
And bear with me, there's a bunch of updates, so it's going to be a minute. All right. Am I the asshole for filing a police report on a good friend who was caught on video stealing my boyfriend's camera at a dinner? She has refused to help me either replace it in full or contribute to the cost of replacing it. All right. We were out to dinner one night at an expensive hotel. My boyfriend let me borrow his Canon G7X 1800 camera to bring and take pictures with my friends. At the conclusion of the dinner, I went back to my room and realized the camera was gone. I went right down to the table and no one had seen it. I immediately got with hotel security and she is on video, clear as day, swiping the camera when my back was turned and shoving it into her purse. I covered for her initially and contacted her to find a resolution. She had taken the camera with her and my other friends to a club after dinner, which I did not attend, and lost it there. For background, this is my good college friend who I knew well, the camera thief. She's been taken on free trips to Coachella.
Wow.
And St. Bart's on my dime, not kidding. As well as many other things. We have done a lot together and are good friends, so I expected her to feel sorry. Initially, she lied, saying she did not have it. When I told her we had video, she confessed and said yes, she took it, but lost it at the next bar she went to with her other friends. It is now gone. I asked her to help me replace it by going in on me with the cost, and she has refused all measures or any resolutions. And now I feel I have nothing to do but file a police report and let them handle it. It is impacting my relationship, and I am furious my friend is not helping at all. Why should I be on the hook for something she stole? I have given her 3 weeks to help me resolve this, but she insists she's going to do nothing. I'm being pressed by my boyfriend to either replace the camera or help him file a report with her info and the footage.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, just file the report. She did fucking take it. What do you want?
Yeah. I even asked her to throw in half or less than half to cut of the cost to help. Yeah. She still refuses. I do not want her to get in trouble, but I'm at the point where I feel she really does not care. And here we go. Update number 1. I sent her a text this morning telling her if I do not receive full cost of the camera or shipping confirmation of a new camera from an approved vendor to a provided address by the end of the day, we will be filing a report with the police Saturday morning. I felt like an asshole typing this out to her, but I had to do it. Update 2. She told me she is sick of me and that I will be receiving a tracking number by 12 Eastern on Friday and not to blame her if the package is never received. I told her
that sounds suspicious as fuck. Don't blame me if you don't ever get this package.
Yeah, don't look into it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
I told her if she was my real friend, she would be sorry, and in no way will I allow this to be flipped on me. Should I ask if the camera is new or if it's the one that disappeared, in quotations? She sent me a tracking number via FedEx. It says it's a waiting package. I have asked her repeatedly if she's sending me the original camera, assuming it magically turned up, or a new one. She refuses to answer and only tell me to stop bothering her. Update number 4. I am more and more convinced my friend, camera thief, I don't know why you have to say that. We know at this point. Took the camera hoping that I would just replace it for my boyfriend, gifting her a free camera. For background, this friend is heavily involved on Instagram and loves taking pictures. The Canon G7 is coveted by women because it is known as the Instagram camera. Okay. Even if you wanted to buy one at full price, they're out of stock everywhere. Let's hope it gets returned with this tracking FedEx. Still says awaiting package, even though shipping info was sent to them by 7 p.m. yesterday. Here's the crazy part. I don't feel like she's an asshole.
No, I don't either.
Like, at all. But the comments are going off.
Really?
This thing is a resounding "you're the asshole." Like everybody.
What?
Top comment: "You're the asshole. Is there a reason you're choosing your thieving friend over your boyfriend?" She made it clear she's not your friend. The question isn't, is she an asshole for not turning her friend in? The question is she an asshole or not because of her boyfriend? It's because of her friend. So I don't understand why everyone's like.
Is she an asshole for turning on her friend? That's what she's trying to ask, right?
Yeah. That's the question she asked. But everyone,
I feel like she fucking like worded it in a way that people are just confused by.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, you sincerely believe you're being the nice person to her. In general, you are mistaken. You're the asshole. She clearly feels entitled to steal from her friends, even the friends who have been super generous with her. Yeah, I think everyone's confused.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, you're an asshole for not turning her in. How dare you do that to your boyfriend?
Yeah. That feels like people are just missing the thought process, which is hilarious, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. That's a $1,000 camera. Like, it's not expensive, but it's also not cheap. So I get it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just fucking cut ties with this lady. Like, I'm glad that she did that. Like, pretty much seems like that's where it ended, but good grief. Drama.
Yeah, everyone's just calling her an asshole for not turning her in. The only one person was like, "You're not the asshole. She didn't lose it. She hawked it. She isn't your real friend." But every other post is like, "Fuck you. You're an asshole for doing this to your boyfriend." Just
reading like half of the information and just like losing it on this lady. Oh, internet, never change.
Yeah, see, someone finally caught on. You're not the asshole, but you are an asshole to your boyfriend.
Yeah. There you go. Dumb.
I was so confused when I read this post, like, because I could only see the beginning piece, whatever.
Right.
And then it said asshole in it, so I was like, I gotta read this one. No one, like, the actual asshole stories are like so few and far between nowadays.
Right. And this one's like mislabeled or target. I don't know. People are dumb.
Yeah. Literally, am I an asshole for filing a police report on a good friend who I caught stealing my boyfriend's camera at dinner? And everyone's like, fuck you, you're an asshole.
Yeah. You're an asshole for doing the thing that you asked if you were an asshole for not doing, or wait, you know what I mean. That's just crazy.
Man, I love it. I think that's it though.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah. We'd like to thank our friends, the Macabre Emporium, the Real Creature Feature. Jesus.
We're professionals.
The Society of Cryptid Hunters is now called Strange Signals. Okay. The reason why that sound because I tried to open up YouTube to find them because I'm subscribed to them.
Yeah.
If I butchered your guys' name, it'll be fixed next week. Don't worry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The Remedial Scholar, the History Goon.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, you fucking nailed it, dude. Look at you. It's like you haven't even been gone that long.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. Wait. I forgot what I say. Peace out,
I've had enough.
Yeah, I've had enough. Peace out, bitches.
Tip your bartender.